right, just give everybody a couple of minutes to join in. We just went live. Give me a second to pull up the chats. Sure. All right, getting the chats up here, guys. I have Facebook up. And coming in with the YouTube in one moment. If I can find it. Lucky for us, we have Joe Spence sitting in with us. This is not normal. Joey, thanks for sitting in with us.
Yeah, no problem.
Two of your best pals on the stream.
Yeah, figured to be a pretty exciting match. They're both playing really well, and looks like Mikey won the flip there and dry broke. Could play a pretty big factor early on.
Well, we'll see what happens here. I'm having troubles finding the stream on YouTube. Maybe it wasn't set up properly. So you guys, sorry if you are trying to watch on YouTube. Doesn't look like it's there. Oh, maybe. Found it. Just kidding. We're live on YouTube also. So first rack of this match here. We're down to 4. Mike and Steven. The winner of this match will go on to play Stuart McTaggart from London, Ontario. He lost the A-side match to Ben in the A-side final. Obviously, that leaves Ben Francis in the hot seat. So a few matches left. What do you think here, Joe? I missed what happened because I was looking for the chat. Did
Mikey
miss the
dry
opener?
broke here, and he doesn't have a lot of openers. It looks like he's taking the 9 ball.
High ball for Steven.
And then he's gonna have to do something with the 12 ball. It does go if you move the 15 ball, I guess. And I guess he's looking at that right now if it passes the 3.
These guys walking through.
Yeah.
We're walking through. There's lots of foot traffic in here today.
Well, there's a 40-player tournament on the 9 foots
51.
over there. Is it 51?
51
Yeah,
they got.
that's quite a bit.
Some extra commotion.
Yeah, he's trying to run into the 12 there. Hit it pretty good.
That will work.
If the... Oh, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter if the 15 goes by the 3 now. It goes in the other pocket, and he's going to shape that right away.
I think the 15 actually goes in either corner. I think it does pass the 3.
Yeah, he's going to shoot its next shot, though, up and probably shape 15, 14. And then 10, 13.
Good to see you back on the table.
Yeah.
You've
Glad
been playing
to,
lots out in Penticton?
I have been, actually, yeah. This is the kickoff to my pool season, I guess.
Business is closed for the summer, so now you're back into the winter activities.
Yeah, I've been off for about a month there, and then just took a few weeks just to relax and
Nice.
hang on the beach a little bit, actually, and enjoy some summer things. And I've been hitting balls steadily for about 2 weeks now, and
You gonna do some traveling this year?
yeah, whatever I can get to. Just excited
Nice.
to be playing and back in competition. It felt pretty good to play some competitive matches there. First time since the Alberta Open in May.
Well, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, and I always gotta put in my best effort here for my good friend Barry. His memorial tournament. One day I'm gonna have my name on the first place spot there. It might take another year or two, but I'll be back trying my best next year.
We were talking about that a little bit earlier. This is the 6th annual, so Steven's on there 3 times, Russ Whittle on there once, and Ben on there once. So
For winners, yeah. And then for Johnny and I, teammates, they were on there for runner-ups
For
there.
running
And
up,
then
yeah.
I think I got now a third, fourth, and a fifth, I think. But just need that last spot, I
I
guess.
know. Well, it's tough when you're not competing throughout the year. I would imagine the pool scene here is a little bit stronger than what you've got at home.
Yeah, I'm hitting a lot of balls. I just need to get in some more competition, whether it's tournaments or some action matches. We'll see what the winner brings here.
Well, you know that there's no shortage of action here as of late.
Yeah, it's a pretty happening place. Probably definitely the pool hub of Canada, Western Canada for sure right now.
This 8-ball here is going to give Steven the first win. And he makes short work of that rack.
Yeah, that's a pretty big rack there to break the serve there. First rack. A lot of these matches go down to the wire, so.
If you are just joining us, this is the man here that we are celebrating the sixth annual. Can you believe it's been 6 years?
Yeah.
It's crazy, hey?
Is that jersey on the wall right now? The one over there? That's
The one
number
that
one. No.
the one that we got custom made for him. This one here is the one that is hanging up in the rafters that you guys bring to all the events. So I've been flashing these pictures up kind of all weekend.
What's that other one? We were all at the Flames game, weren't we? You were there.
Yeah, so this is where
I was there with Barry and maybe, I don't remember if it was Jackson.
Yeah, so Grant and I ended up having the glass seats, remember? And then we switched seats for a period so that Barry could sit on the glass. He loved it.
Yeah, that was
But you and Jackson took Barry to that game, and you guys had like 200 level seats, like high 200s. And we swapped for that period. He had such a good time.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, there's a break from Steven. Made the ball right in the side.
Jesse Farhat giving you the sup, Joe.
Hey, Jesse, how you doing, buddy? I'm only in town for the tournament here. I'll probably be driving back home tomorrow. But I'll be back here throughout November and December if there's any tournaments or action going on that I can be a part of.
Just a short stint this time. We miss you here, though. Get some cheap flights, fly in and out.
Yeah, that's the plan. All right, so you went with low ball. I don't know if he's going to play this 4 off the 5, or you can just...
Is he going to open up for the 6 right
No,
now?
he's just going to... The 5 goes, and then he'll be able to just run into the 12 there and kind of open up the 6.
Are you asking me to go for lunch, Jesse? I don't know if I can. I think I might be a little bit busy. Jesse's asking you to go for lunch with him and Mike tomorrow.
Nah, sorry, it'd have to be next time I'm in town.
Taking off early tomorrow?
Yeah, come by Penticton and...
Why don't you swing by the LP tonight, Jesse? Everybody's here at LP tonight, Jesse.
Yeah, where are you tonight? I already went to Vance on there with Pay Pompey. Best spa in town.
Oh, and there's Chantel. Good to see you online there, Chantel. That's Barry's daughter, checking in on her dad's event.
Oh, you got the babies, eh? Bring them to the hall. That's where I grew up.
My babies were here all weekend. Not so babies anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, undercut the 6 ball. This is like Mike's first attempt at the table, really, after his dry break.
Yeah. Oh, he has the 12 over the corner there. I was like, he doesn't have much if that ball wasn't there, but he's gonna have to shape the 14. Looks like it'll go by the 8. Not the most easy of openers there for backdoor outs.
It's a tricky little table because he doesn't have a
He's
solid opener, I guess, except for that
yeah, like
hanger.
he can't just. He's gonna have to play like a good pattern here to get out.
That 15 ball's in a tricky spot. I hate it when it's just past the side pocket.
Well, I think if he can get straight in on the 15, he can shape the ball in the middle of the table there. Looks like the 10, kind of with a stop shot, and then just roll straight forward there for the 14 past the 8. But yeah, it'd be best to get rid of these 2 balls first, the 9 and the 11.
Mikey's 8-ball game has been pretty deadly this weekend. He's escaped a couple of hill-hill matches. Pretty intense.
Yeah, most of these matches seem like they're going hill. They're close. A lot of 6-5, 6-4 matches. Yeah, he didn't quite get exactly where he wanted. He was trying to get more straight in on that 11 ball. He's still got to cut it in, and then cue ball's kind of going right towards this 14 maybe.
He's looking to back cut this 11.
Yeah, he might be able to like go in between the 15 and the 10 and shape the 14 up past the 8.
Mike's doing some heavy assessing here. Some regular walk-through traffic, which is unavoidable. Happens all the time. Lots of traffic in here today. We're trying to finish up this event. Lots of out-of-towners that have just kind of stuck around to watch. And then there's a 51-person weekly 9-ball event on the other side on the 9-foot. So it's pretty busy in here. Also, for those of you who are interested, there's a match going on between Dave Barton and Derek Moore on table number 4. And that score is currently 9-13 in favor of Dave Martin in a race to 21.
Okay, yeah, he didn't like the 11. He had too much angle. He hit that pretty good.
That sets up nice for the 15 ball there.
He's still on the wrong side a little bit.
Yeah, he got a little snug to the rail.
He's either gonna have to just kind of really just slow roll it with some top and take a, yeah, he's gonna have to really stun it to get over there. You're gonna have to hit it with some pace. Oh no, he had more angle than I thought.
Well, that works out just nicely.
Yeah, he's even a little bit short now again.
He does want to be on the top side of this 14 ball on this long rail under the 2. Gonna have to put a stroke on this one here, it looks like.
In case you guys haven't been tuning in there, if you look to the other table just on top, that's Stu McTaggart. He's waiting in the B-side final for the winner of this match.
That's
right. He's just warming up for his first match on the box.
Have you played Stuart before? From London? I know that, I guess, Ben and Stephen have played him out east.
Yeah, I haven't been out that way that much, but maybe in team events, I think in Vegas and Niagara Falls.
Oh yeah, okay.
Quite a few years ago. He's gonna try to one bank this into the corner.
Yeah, Mike ran into the 7 and didn't get the shape that he wanted on this 14. So plan B. Oh, that was a good try. Good try, but did not get there. Unfortunately for him, Steven's going to get another kick at this, cleaning up this table here. Which is always dangerous. Another attempt for Steven at the table is dangerous. Mike would have much rather that 14 drop.
No. Oh, just saw your comment there, Nazmal. Good to hear from you too, buddy. Hope your new city there you moved to is working out, and you still get to play some pool.
Where's Nick? How come Nick didn't come with you? Joe. Where's the Krug? Where's the Kruger? How come he didn't come with you?
Oh, I think he just ended up having his kids this weekend.
This would have been a good one for him
Yeah.
too. Even though we had a full draw at 96 players in 48 hours, we are missing a few key bodies that normally make it out.
He said he's retired there, looks like on the stream.
This is like the 18th time you've retired, Nick.
That's true.
You keep threatening and then you keep showing up. Steven ended up with good shape on that 8 ball to rack another one up. So Mike is down a quick 2-0.
Yeah, I missed where he broke from the first rack there. I think he's been second ball in
He has been
most
doing
of the
second
tournament.
ball.
Yeah.
Is he going head ball this time?
Yeah, it looks like he's switching it up. Yeah, made
Makes
the ball
ball.
straight in the side.
Hanger in the corner. Hanger in the other side. That worked out pretty good.
Yeah, you got kind of like, I guess if the 14 ball goes, either or. But if it doesn't, you got to lean towards low ball, I think.
I'm good. I'm good.
Coconut water's delicious.
All right, it looks like he might go low ball here. Oh, he went high ball. Did he? Hard to see what he's aiming at. High ball.
Yeah,
High
so the
ball it is.
14, yeah, definitely went there. Looks like pretty wide open from here.
I like how this one is shaping up, that is for sure. Everything's open, nothing tied up. Stuart McTaggart from London, Ontario is going to get the winner of this match here, so he's warming up on that top table you see on the screen.
What a cool format in the tournament, eh?
I love it.
The 9 foot to 7 foot. Like, Stu's waiting in the third place match, but he's playing the winner of this match, and he's almost at a pretty big disadvantage because he hasn't had a chance to adjust or play anyone on the bar box yet.
That's right. I do like the format going from the 9 foot to the 7 foot because it speeds the tournament up quite a bit. We're not waiting on, just on 8 or 10
table-wise,
tables.
it's awesome. Like,
right? But then it brings another element into the competition because normally, like, the favorites on the 7 foots are not the favorites on the 9 foots or the 9 foots on the 7 foots. And the players have to change gears, right?
Yeah.
Change of strategy, change of disciplines.
That's a big out by Mikey there to keep him in the match and get some confidence going in his break.
That's right. That was a good break for Mike.
We'll see how Steven hits him.
Steven always breaks like a monster. It's very rare that Steven doesn't have a good break. His breaking is just so strong. This is Michael on YouTube. This is for 4th place. This is for 4th place, this loser. And then the winner will go on to play Stuart, who will go on to play the hot seat winner, which is Ben Francis. And it is true double elimination, so they will play back on the 9 foots, and if it goes to a second set, it will go to the 7 foots.
Yeah, there's going to be some great matches here to finish the night off. And just like Ben DeWolf saying, Hooey wouldn't have it any other way.
I think Barry would be so proud to see the pool community and how this game has grown, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, there's a big dry break there.
Just as I say, Steven hardly ever dry breaks. His break is so monster, we had a dry break. Maybe that was my fault. So I've been telling all weekend how big of a staple Barry has been in our pool lives here in Calgary. And you lived with Barry for quite a few years, hey Joe?
Yeah, I lived with him for about 2 years.
Give us a cool Barry Hooey story. One that's PG that that we can say online.
Yeah, I'll have to think about that one for a bit.
Barry definitely was a character. I would say that he had a very, very low filter. He kind of just said it how it was. There was no fluff around Barry. He was a guy's guy, but nobody loved the game as much as Barry.
Yeah, that's true.
I think 9-ball and 8-ball, is it true that those were Barry's 2 favorite games out of all of them?
Well, he likes snooker the most.
That's
but,
right.
I mean, when that died down, I think he enjoyed 9-ball the most. But his favorite part of the game was the people, and so I would say the team aspect was 8-ball, bar box teams would have been his favorite part about the game.
John Jorgensen just poking his head in, looking for a player, obviously.
Yeah, another legend of the Canadian pool scene here, running the 51-player tournament here, getting everyone started on time.
JJ's been around probably for a couple of lifetimes. But Barry always made sure that you guys had events to go to, that you guys were entered, flights. He did love the team aspect for sure.
Yeah,
I think that was his favorite part.
He always took care of the team.
I think he was the one that made you guys go to a lot of those events. You guys didn't get a whole lot of choices. You guys were just going.
Yeah.
Entries paid for. You guys are going here at this date. And that's pretty much how it ran. Mario says he found him to be helping all the players, weak or strong, and that is definitely true. Barry, there was no shortage of time for Barry. He would give you the shirt off his back and invested so much time just in conversation or little tidbits or tips and tricks. He was just happy to be in the room and sharing the love of the game. He would have had the greatest weekend this weekend with so many people and just everybody just here for the game.
Oh yeah, a tournament like this, honestly one of the toughest tournaments that we've had out in Western Canada in a long time. Great prize money, great tables, great pool hall, and
We are very fortunate to have a pool hall like Leather Pocket and the staff here that
yeah,
put so much into the game. Like, you don't see very many pool halls put in a $10,000 added for just an annual memorial tournament, Plus, like we were talking about, this 51 player 9-ball weekly also has a $10,000 10-ball break pot that they do every Sunday.
and they add a $200 or $300 every week, I think, too.
Yeah, to the 8-ball and 10-ball.
Every tournament.
Yeah. So really blessed to have a pool hall like Leather Pocket, supporting the game, getting all these players out.
All right, let's take a look back. He's a little bit funny here.
Got to work on that 5.
Yeah, well, he's gonna have to combo this. I'm not sure what he's looking at. He's looking at banking the 8, maybe. Well, he was lining up there for if he can't break it out or shape it. It looks like he got a little too straight on this. That's not where he wanted to be.
I thought that was the 1 ball in the center of the table. That's the 9-ball in the center of the table. 1 ball up by Mike's left arm there on the head string.
Yeah, he's gonna try to get kind of straight and close to the 1 here. Probably 2 rails, and then the 5 goes by the 14, and he'll bring the cue ball towards the spot there, and that's what he was lining up earlier. Was banking the 8. Oh, he had the 1. That's even better. Yeah. Easier pattern from there. Didn't know he had that. Yeah, he just wants to be kind of middle table here. He's going to have a little bit of a cut on the 5, but...
So do you take the 5 now, Joe, or do you take the 6 first?
No, he's going to take the 6.
But just end up center
I don't know how close it is to the rail, if he's going to go 3 rails kind of center table or just out 2 rails. But he wants to get center table, cut the 5 in the corner. He underhit it a bit, but...
He still got it, I think.
Yeah, I can't quite tell. He was about a foot short of where he wanted to be. Looks like he still has it, but it's a lot tougher to hold position to where he's pointing his tip at there.
So what do you do here? Do you just cut the 5, or do you put top on the ball and try to kick the 8-ball
No,
out?
he's just trying to cut the 5 past the 14 and bring the cue ball kind of natural with just top and a little bit of left. 1, 2 rails kind of towards the spot rack line area there. He's going to have to hit it slow, which makes the pot a lot tougher. And see, look, he hit it pretty good. He was lining up that bank like the first shot of his out there, right?
Okay.
And it's not wide open either. It looks like he might only have a half pocket for the bank.
This would be a spectacular out.
Yeah, if he makes this, it's quite a big confidence boost. And he has the break next too. Oh, how did he hit it?
Wow.
What an out.
That
Yeah,
was
I'm pretty sure that first shot that he was looking at there was lining up that 8, and that's six shots ahead, which it's a great out.
a fantastic out. That was not easy.
No.
I think he's feeling pretty good.
Yeah, in his last break, he switched it up to the center of the table there, and it was pretty wide open, I think. And we'll see if he goes for it again. 2-2.
We are 2-2. And following both chats, guys, on Facebook and on YouTube.
Oh, there's Gentleman Luke from Medicine Hat there, the champ.
Why aren't you here, gentlemen? This would have been a good one for you, too. Or even though we filled this tournament up 96 people in 48 hours, we are missing quite a few key, fairly local players.
Okay, broke from the center again.
Is it dry?
It didn't quite hit it as hard as he controlled the cue ball better, but didn't quite hit it as hard as last time, and it looks pretty wide open here.
Dry break looks like dry break.
Yeah, like right now it looks like when Steven's getting to the table, they're pretty open. He hasn't had to work very hard yet. And Mikey was getting to the table a couple times, and they've been a little bit clustered and just nothing quite just a gimme yet. But yeah, I don't know. He's gonna probably take low ball here, and he's got to develop the 2. Hit it perfect.
Which he does in his first shot.
Yeah. Develop the 2 and shape the 4. Yeah, he couldn't really hit that shot much better.
If you guys are out there, if you could share the stream for us, these guys deserve it. They've been playing hard all weekend. Playing some pretty amazing shots to get out on these tables.
The angle on the 4 must be kind of funny why he's not taking it.
And I would say Joe is probably the best person who knows both these players. He can read their games like nobody else.
Yeah, it's one of my best friends and my brother. It's figured it'd be a cool match to commentate on, and yeah, it's 2-2 right now. I mean,
couldn't really ask for a better match. Does that 4-ball go?
Yeah, so the 4 must go by the 11, and he also has the 3 here if he wants that, and the 7. Like, he has some options. He's on the rail. It's not easy anywhere, but so where's Grant currently from Q Sports Live?
He's in Michigan.
In Michigan. What's
Yeah.
going on out there?
Picking up the van with a booth. Had to go out and pick some stuff up. It was kind of like a last-minute trip that they had to go to. So
Oh, okay.
they were supposed to be here. Grant and Damien were supposed to be here. But it sounds like the Pong Panic family will come up after Christmas and spend New Year's here. So if you're around over the New Year's for some of those events, the Hair of the Dog tournament and all those kinds of things, should be here then. I know Damien was itching to play this event. He got a new cue and a new shaft, and so he was like, "I'm feeling good. I feel like I can bring the heat."
Yeah, and he's such a great player too, and I think he would like this format. He plays both games pretty well, and he's a competitor. Yeah, he wanted to be off the rail a bit here, so he could just stop shot this, but he's gonna have to slow roll it and then just take the cut or the bank past the 11, depending on what kind of angle he gets.
Oh, he held it good, I think.
No, I'm just reading angles bad here on the stream, I guess, and he was pretty straight in.
He held it good.
He did hit it really good. I mean, any harder there and he's hooked too.
Yeah, he. Steven's always really good with those touchy shots. His weight control is so good. Making it look easy.
Yeah, that's 3-2 and broke the serve again.
Maintaining the lead. So what are you playing with these days? Have you switched up your equipment yet this year?
I actually just recently went back to a wood shaft. I played with carbon fiber for about, must have been 4 or 5 years. And yeah, did that a few weeks back. And
What made you go back to wood?
now there's just some shots that I like that you can feel better with the wood for sure. There's definitely some shots with carbon fiber that make the game much easier and simpler and stuff, but there's just some shots that you just can't hit, especially I find on the bar box.
Do you play a lot of box out in Penticton, or is it more 9-foot?
In the last year, I have been playing mostly bar box tournaments because whatever I can drive to from there, that's really all that there is. But I do miss playing the 9-foot. Obviously, I think 9 and 10 ball are the best games. Hey Ramo, how are you doing, buddy? Missed you this weekend. Hope you come out to the next one.
Yeah, where are you, Ray? Lots of old school faces in the room this weekend.
Yeah, quite a few actually.
Actually, even Rob Molyneux came out and hung out today. It was nice to see him. Don't get to see him very often. For those of you interested, a score update on Derek and Dave is now 9-16 in a race to 21.
Dave's been at the table a lot. I haven't seen Derek really get up much in the last hour.
Yeah.
At one point, it was 9-9.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It is
I
9-16
think
for Dave.
Dave has ran some racks here. I just don't know how many or. All right, he's trying to break out those balls.
Yeah, it would have been great to see you, Ray. Hey, Brad. How you doing? Hope you are feeling well. I know that you've had some health issues this year, so good to see you out.
Hey, Sean, how you doing, buddy?
Sean Fleming, another one, should have come down to play this event. And Sean is actually making it out to the High River pool hall, the new one, Sticks and Bones, for their double headers for league. He's playing with Dayton.
Oh, that's awesome, actually.
Yeah.
We missed you out here, Sean. Hope you're doing well out in, I believe, Fort Mac. We were teammates, actually, with Barry the 1 year down in Penticton. A long time ago. It must have been 8, 9, 10 years ago or so.
Gosh, that's
Good times, yeah.
Lifetime ago.
Yeah. Hope you're doing well, brother.
take this 3-ball off the 11 maybe in the side. Oh, he didn't even have to.
I think he must. He was trying to go off the 11 for sure and just mishit it.
Well, a hanger, and that might hinder or help Mike.
Well, Mike's got to be glad to be back at the table for sure.
I don't think that he was expecting it.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean, Penticton's beautiful. Definitely give me a shout if you're ever out that way.
Joe's a beach bum now.
Haha.
I do like that Okanagan beach. Do you prefer the Okanagan beach or Skaha?
Honestly, probably just the Okanagan side.
I like the Okanagan side because it's a little bit more sheltered. Skaha is so, like, it's so hot on that side because there's no shelter.
Well, I'm like a 10-minute walk from the Okanagan side, so.
Oh, are you?
It's nice, yeah.
Russ Whittle did a little drive by our window.
Another Calgary legend here. He did pretty well, I think, in the tournament. What did he get, 5th, 6th?
No, maybe 7, 8? 5, 6?
No, he got 5th, 6th.
Okay.
Mikey just beat him last match.
Right. That's right.
That's a good tournament.
Russ did really good on the 9-foots, too. That's surprising. He doesn't usually come out and play a whole lot of 9-foot events.
Well, everyone said, like, Russ is the best game, obviously. Diamond bar box, and he just showed up to the tournament and whooped everyone on the 9-foot.
He did really good.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's so tough sometimes to come from the 9-foot to the box there. He ends up losing to the Mikey first match. All right, so he played, tried to play a little bit of a safe there. He just has to get past middle table and that 6 goes in automatic shape. Or to the end rail there too, yeah.
Oh, I guess he does have a window between the 13 there.
Yeah, it's really tough to see from the stream. But if you look towards the table, I guess it's a little.
If you look at this screen's a little bit bigger.
It's still pretty tight, I bet. Like.
Just need to roll forward slightly.
He's gonna hit it as slow as he can, really. Yeah.
That looks good. That was a tough table. Mike had a tricky out there. There was a lot of work to do. That
well,
little
Mikey,
cluster.
he was just trying to play safe there. Once Steven missed and just didn't quite get there. 4-2.
Extending the lead by 1.
It's Mike's break, I believe.
James Bork looks like he's gonna make a trip out to Penticton.
Hey, how you doing, James? Penticton for the CCS event, I'm guessing, down at the Lakeside Resort. Always a great event. Oh, looked like it was gonna be dry, and last ball moving there, kicked in the corner. There's a lot of balls tied up kind of by the rack, but it looks like they mostly go.
Did he use the head ball break on that one? I missed it.
I was reading the comments there. I missed it.
Hey, Sean, thanks for tuning in. Jason looking for the bracket. If anybody has the bracket, wants to put it in the comments, I can pin it for us. But you can find it on Digital Pool. If you just hit tournaments at the top and put in 6th annual or leather pocket, it should pop right up.
Yeah. Hi, Jason. Good to hear from you, bud. I ended up losing to Steven last night. That match is on the stream, I believe. It was a pretty good match if you want to check that out. And then earlier this morning, Brian Butler from the owner at Top Shots in Edmonton
On the
got
box.
me 6-5. Yeah, that's what. Like I was saying earlier, it's close matches everywhere. So many
both
so
those
many good
matches were
players.
Hill, right?
Yeah, so many good players in the room right now. Like.
Looks like it is 17-9 for Dave Martin over Derek Moore.
Is Derek out of his seat though? Finally, looks like.
I think Derek is out of his seat. That's the first time I've looked over and Derek was at the table.
Yeah, he's gonna have to really run a couple of racks to get back in that match. Yeah, so Mikey chose high ball here. Yeah, like I said, everything is kind of right at the rack there, but each ball has a pocket. You don't really have to break anything out.
There's a name I haven't heard in a while, Tyler Eady. Tyler was a Calgarian back in the day. He would have recognized a lot of faces in this room this weekend too.
Oh yeah, one of Canada's best players ever there. Represented on the world stage quite a few times. That was a pretty good pot. He wanted to be straight in.
It's going to be going into this 6-3 ball maybe?
Yeah, he has
Be
that.
careful now.
Or I can't. He might have a straight in bank too, where you could just place. No, he doesn't have that angle. This, he's gonna have to hit it with some pace, I think. Leaves a little bit to chance.
Mark is asking how Brady Gollin fared, and Brady, even though he was one of the favorites, Brady I think was...
I think he got 9th through 12th. He was here this morning.
Yes, that's right.
Aaron Argonoza got him...
on the 7-foot.
Yeah, it was on the stream, but I don't think it was working for some reason.
No,
this morning, yeah.
Our 7-foot camera was freezing. So we actually didn't get it set up until just this last match here. But Brady Gollin is in the room. He was number 4, I believe, off the Fargo list. And we had 14 players at a 96 that were over 700. Brady was number 4 and didn't make it past Aaron on the B side.
On the A side, I believe Jonathan Sampson got him there in a Hill match. I was playing right across from him is what I remember.
That's right. Just getting Ben to watch this shot here. It looks like it is close.
Hey, how you doing, Mark? He's one of the Kelowna boys.
Looks like that was a good hit, good contact on the 10 ball first, but he did not pot it.
Yeah, he was trying to really throw that in. I think he had to catch it quite a bit thinner.
Good news for Mike, that 10 ball sits kind of in a spot where it makes it, where Steven's got to work for that 1 ball.
Yeah, if you can just get center table again and get an angle on the 6 where you can either run right into the 1 or the 10, the tables, it opens up pretty nicely from there. I don't think he's going to have a problem whichever way he decides. He's going to play it safe, it looks like.
Is he going for it?
No, I just had right when he put the ball there, I had a feeling he was going to play safe. I never like giving anyone a shot back on the bar box. You know, there's so much that can happen, but Steven's really changed his game in the last seems like years. So he's very, very composed, and he's not taking a lot of risks. And it's a pretty good shot. There's not a whole lot of options that Mikey can do here. He's really got to spin this, and that's always tough to judge.
So if you're Mike here, what's your best option?
You got to kick in between the 5-7, one rail, and there's no natural angle, so you're gonna have to create some with some spin. It looks like, and even if you make it, like there's no guarantee shot on the 8 ball anywhere. It looks like, oh, he's kicking end rail.
And coming on the backside of the 10?
Yeah, I don't really see where you can make that anywhere. Like you can't really tie balls up here, given ball in hand, or you gotta really just try to make something happen, especially being down 4-2. I think like.
Now he's looking at your long rail shot kick.
Yeah, like I don't see what else there is.
Little change of heart. Just a little bit short.
Yeah, it was a good effort, but I mean, like I said, it's a really tough shot to execute.
Everything looks pretty sweet from here.
Yeah, it was a nice stop shot out. It should be 5-2, and then Stevens break also.
Yeah, this game here was a big swing for Mike because it's either 4-3 or 5-2. It's a big gap in a race to 6.
Yeah, well, if he gets to 4-3, then he's guaranteed another break. And right now, I mean, you're just hoping you get back in once, like, and try to make something happen.
Steven definitely doesn't make it easy to get back in.
No, and well, both of these players, they have the biggest breaks in the room, it seems.
One more ball to get to the hill first. And that will do it. Steven on the hill. Ahead 5-2 over Mike Robinson. Winner of this match is going to go on to play Stuart McTaggart from London, Ontario. We have not seen Stuart on the bar box yet. I am not very familiar with his game. I did catch one where he just was not catching a whole lot of good rolls against Ben on that match. But
Stuart has a phenomenal bar box game. Whoever comes through this match is going to be a great matchup. I believe he's a VNAA champion either the last year or the year before. And so he knows how to play some 8-ball for sure.
Awesome. I'm excited to see it.
And he's got a pretty big break, so it's... Yeah, excited. Yeah, he didn't hit that one quite square, and Really lost the cue ball, but it's wide open.
Still got two high balls.
Yeah, if the 9 goes there, there's really no problems here.
Joe's getting beverages delivered, Ubered to the stream room.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you only come to your home pool hall once a year, there, you get a few beers out of the deal.
It's not a bad deal. Right, Ben? Nobody knows these guys' game better than Joe. One of his best friends and his brother. And we don't get Joe on the stream very often, that is for sure.
This might only be the second time commentating ever, and had to do it one time for Barry.
It is true, and he would have loved it.
He got a little funny here now. I can't quite tell if the 11's like right on the horn or if it's a little bit deeper. It looks deeper on the stream.
I think it looks like it's just inside.
Yeah, because if he ends up getting straight in on the 12, like shape on the 13 is going to be tough, and he's pretty straight. Yeah, went for the safe.
That was a touchy little shot. Very crafty.
Yeah, like that's what I was saying earlier there. He's really taken no risks from what I've seen this tournament.
A nod of approval by Mike. He's like, that was pretty good safety.
That was a great shot. Like you don't see that shot come up that often, honestly. It's a tough shot to execute with their opponent having 6 or 7 balls on the table.
And like I said earlier too, like Steven's just so good with those touchy little shots. It's really tough to like just tap those balls with the right weight.
Yeah, that's really what separates a really good player from a professional. Is the safety game and the composure. Yeah, he got a rail there. He opened up his balls pretty good, and Steven's gonna have a shot on the 13. But he's gonna run right into the 2.
I think Steven's got a shot on either. I think he can catch that edge of that 12 ball.
Okay, yeah. It looks like he's just gonna play safe again then, yeah. He did not hit it well this time. This is Mikey's really gotta just get out here and have a big break next rack to have any chance to come back in this match.
What was Steven trying to do there? Was he trying to lock it up behind the 1?
Yeah, you gotta freeze him on the 1 there on the bottom side, kind of like he did on the rail there. That's really tough shot to do.
Well, I think his speed was right. He just
I feel like that's why I might have tried to send a flyer or maybe the 13 off the 2 or something and try to shape that ball somehow, or because this is a pretty big momentum swing if Mikey can get out here and then put some pressure on him and break well the next rack. Alright, hit that pretty good. Everything should be pretty automatic from here. What's the next stream event for Q Sports Live, Steph? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I think Peter is doing the 720 and under next weekend, or 720 and under, 778 or 578,
578 and under, maybe.
578 and under next weekend. I'm not sure what's past that. I really don't know what LP's schedule is. I know it's is there a Remembrance Day tournament? I'm not really sure.
Well, that used to be the biggest tournament in Alberta.
I really missed that tournament.
It was ran in Medicine Hat for a lot of years, and then
Red Deer?
Deer, and then Edmonton, and now it's open. So it's a great weekend to have a memorial or a
Yep.
Remembrance Day tournament. If one knows of a pool hall that's willing to host one. It used to be the biggest tournament in Alberta. There was always like 100 plus players.
That was a big one because Lauren always used to have it, and that was the triple threat one, right? Was like 8, 9, 10 ball, and then there was like king of the tournament type payout, wasn't it?
No, that was just. It originally was when it was in Medicine Hat. It was just bar box 8 ball double elimination and just big 120 player monster fields and good players meetings and stuff. And
what was the one that we had in Red Deer where
they used to have
the triple
Easter weekend, like a triple crown 8, 9, and 10
right.
ball event, and then
that was Easter?
Yeah. I think that's been gone for about 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah. Well, I think Lauren's been gone for at least that long.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't been out that way in quite a few years.
I don't mind how this is shaping up for Mike. Just give it the be sure.
Yeah, it's a little touchy. He's going to play in the same pocket. Hit it good.
Not going down without a fight. That's going to get one back for Mike. It is now 5-3. Update for Dave and Derek. It's 11-17 for Dave. So,
well, Derek got a couple back.
Yeah.
Looks like Dave's at the table. Race to 21, so it's coming down to the wire over there.
I think there's another matchup on the 9-foots tonight, is there not? I think Nitin and...
Yeah, I believe Nitin and Jezreel. I don't really know the details about that one, but it's a rematch of sometime last week, I believe. Alrighty, so he broke from the center.
Another head ball break.
Yeah, so he made a couple balls, and then this is one of the first wide open breaks that he's had, I think.
I like high ball here.
Yeah, he's gonna combo the 9 and then shape the 12, shapes the 14, shapes the 11, and then those 2 balls go in the corner. It's a just needs to hold his nerves here and a little bit of cue ball control and.
Did you drive here, Joe?
Yeah, it's about a 8-hour drive from my place, and the roads are still pretty good. So
Yeah. It is not terrible out yet.
yeah, hopefully they're still nice tomorrow. Be heading home. Yeah, I came up a little bit short there again. It's gonna be a little tougher to control the cue ball here, where he wants to get kind of straight in on the 14 into the side. How's the speed?
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, he has it to the corner if he needs to.
And then just follow the 11 up in the opposite corner.
Yeah, he wants to be kind of straight in on the 11 into the corner, it looks like, from the angle he has, so he can just kind of play straight top and then shape either of those balls by the rack there.
Dylan on the YouTube is asking where this is, and we are at the Leather Pocket here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. This is the 6th annual Barry Hooey one-time memorial tournament. He was kind of one of our Calgary captains here. We lost him to cancer just a few years back.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he made a nice pot there, and he's a little bit short again. He's got a funny angle here where yeah, it's just a tough pot, and the cue ball is going right towards that side. I don't know if he can avoid it, honestly. Yeah,
Undercut it, but if he made that,
yeah,
I
it
think-
was really just tough to avoid the scratch there. Like, he
Yeah.
just needed to come off that rail like another couple inches, and yeah, I don't foresee Steven playing a safe or Mike getting back to the table here. Steven's just really going to take his time and work out the best pattern here.
What ball do you like to take first here? So many options.
Yeah, probably the 4. Like, his main problem is just getting on that 2 ball.
The angle on the 4 is a little bit funny though. You're kind of going, you're on the wrong side of the 4 to come down for the 2.
Well, he wants to be kind of by the middle spot by the 11 there to be by the 2. Yeah, I think he's gonna save the 4 ball to shape the 2, maybe even last ball. Four, 2, 8. Maybe he might finish.
Yeah, Dylan, we lost one of our beloved captains. He's a staple here in our community to cancer about 7 years ago, maybe.
2018.
2018.
This is the sixth annual.
Yeah. So He declined very quickly, got caught at stage 4, but nobody loved the game or the pool community here more than Barry. And he had a very dedicated group of young men on his team that he helped groom. And I don't think that he would have it any other way. He'd be super happy with the turnout and how many people come out in his memory. So super, super blessed to have this supportive community here in Calgary. Steven here that we're watching was one of his team members. Joe sitting next to me, also on that original team. Eric Vargas, Ben Francis, who is sitting in the hot seat, and John Pompey, all on that original team. And there was a $50 bounty on the A side and the B side for all those players for his original team, if you could take them out. Did you collect any of that? Oh, you collected on Eric?
I got one, yeah. I got one from Eric, and Barry had a lot of teammates throughout his life. We were just fortunate enough to spend the time that we could when we could there in our lives, and really help develop our games and our bond as friends and teammates and stuff. But I think throughout his career there, he must have played with hundreds of different teammates.
Hundreds.
Yeah, he is all throughout the city here, and he's missed by many.
He did a really great thing for you young men. I think that at your time in your lives, you were all still pretty young.
Yeah.
And he kind of took all you guys under his wing and just made something magical happen. You guys became best friends and roadies and uncles to each other's kids, and you guys spent free time together. That doesn't happen very often.
No.
Really great out here by Steven, as expected. This is going to seal the deal.
All right, and that's going to put Steven to the next round, and 4th place for Mike Robinson, and that's a very, very great, respectable finish in a field like this of the best players in Western Canada.
I think so. I think so for sure.
You gotta be happy with the tournament there. And then, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm going to be taking off here for the next match, probably. And we'll see you guys at the next one.
Thanks for hanging in with us, Joe. It was good to have you back.
Yeah, no problem. Take care, guys.
All right, guys. So that is going to be it for this stream here. Steven is going to go on to play Stuart McTaggart out of London, Ontario. We have not had the pleasure of watching Stuart on a 7-foot table at this event yet. This is going to be the first time he's played a match on the B side. The winner of that match will go on to play Ben Francis, who is waiting in the hot seat. It is true double elimination. The first set will be on the 9-foot, playing 9-ball. If it goes to a second set, it'll come back to the 7-foot and 8-ball on the bar box. So give us just a few minutes to reset, you guys. We'll be back shortly. Oh, okay. I guess we're just going to leave it. Ben says just leave it. We're just going to take 5. Stuart's going to hit a few balls, and then we'll get right into it. So I'm just going to leave the stream running, and we will be back in a few minutes, okay? Don't go far.